Amid the challenges posed by its 2010 merger with Houston-based Continental Airlines, United Airlines enjoyed the jubilant moment Sunday when it flew its first paying passengers aboard a new aircraft widely considered an industry game-changer. Chicago-based United, which has struggled this year with technological glitches, poor on-time performance, consumer complaints and lagging revenue, is the first North American airline to receive the super-efficient Boeing 787 Dreamliner, the first commercial passenger jet with a fuselage, tail and wings made mostly of carbon fiber composite. At 7:28 a.m. Sunday, Flight 1116 to Chicago lifted off from Bush Intercontinental Airport. United will maintain its growing Dreamliner fleet at Bush Intercontinental, its largest hub, where about 60 pre-merger Continental pilots have trained to fly the new aircraft on a flight simulator. United and Continental each ordered 25 of the midsize, wide-body jetliners before merging. Because of production delays, United didn't receive its first 787-800 until September. This is a very exciting day for United Airlines, a day we've waited a long time for, and we are delighted to have the 787 here, Jeff Smisek, United's president and CEO, said during a celebration that started at the crack of dawn. Smisek described the Dreamliner as one of many planned investments to make United a better airline. If you want to be the world's leading airline, you need to have the world's leading airplane, and we have that today in the new Boeing 787 Dreamliner, he said. With its lighter design and modern engines, the Dreamliner reportedly burns 20% less fuel than the similarly sized Boeing 767. Combined with the aircraft's lower seating capacity, there are 219 in 3 classes. The fuel efficiency makes it an ideal aircraft for international routes that don't generate enough demand to justify the jumbo jet that guzzles more fuel. The Dreamliner's composite design also allows for passenger-pleasing features that industry insiders say might become the new standard. These include a much lower cabin altitude during flight, which is supposed to relieve headaches, dry eyes and other symptoms associated cabin pressure at high altitude. Windows are larger, and ceilings are nearly 15 inches taller than those of the 767. Aviation enthusiasts from across the country flew to Houston to catch Sunday's inaugural flight. The Dreamliner is definitely setting a new standard, said Thomas Lee, who works for a company that designed the Dreamliner's waste, water and electrical systems, before boarding the flight Sunday. New Yorkers George Shafford, the software developer, and Scott Teitelbaum, a television director, were planning to take the first leg of the flight and spend the day in Chicago before flying back to New York. After flying to Chicago, the plane returned to Houston before heading to Los Angeles. It's a new design, it's new materials, it's just kind of a different airplane, said Teitelbaum when asked why he wanted to fly it. The second of 5 Dreamliners that United expects to receive by year's end arrived last week and will start flying in the coming days as a spare, according to United, which announced that it would fly its first batch domestically before placing them on international routes in the spring. The non-stop from Houston to Lagos, Nigeria, that United launched last year is scheduled to get Dreamliner service January 7th. Read more. http://www.mysanantonio.com/news/local_news/article/United deploys game-changing Boeing 787 for $1,007,757.php number sign 9ZZ to DJVA4MQ